Yo, how's it going, Stack and Grow fam? So, I'm gonna go ahead and provide you guys your guys' Wednesday breakdown. So, when it comes to GPUSD, we're currently on this trade right now running on GPUSD. We already hit TP1, which was for 20 pips. So, we already hit TP1 for 20 pips, and we're still waiting for market to hit final TP for 122 pips, which will lead us for a risk reward of 1 to 6. Now, we are going to be looking for more re-entries later on tonight on the London session, which we can potentially have a shorter stop loss and maximize another risk reward so we can finish off the week strong. So moving forward, I'm going to go ahead and go to a GPUSD one that I have not broken down because I do not want to erase my stuff. Let me see what is going on. I think I actually have all of them broken down. This is the one that I sent out with you guys today. And this is, yeah, so this is that. Cool. So going into this, let's go over to the 4-hour time frame real quick. Let's see exactly what it is that we're looking at. We can see how market is respecting very well this area. Market is respecting very well this area and is creating us a potential distribution phase, meaning that we're going to be looking for a potential move to the downside when it comes to this scenario. Now, areas that we're going to be targeting to the downside, first of all, is going to be this level where we can see a nice point of interest. And we're also going to be looking for this level down over here, which is where we have a nice little imbalance. And that is going to be our final TP around the imbalance zone. So moving on, I'm going to go ahead and mark down this imbalance, right? There's going to be a level that I'm going to be paying a lot of attention to, or potential TP levels, the 50% of that area. And then we go ahead and move this over to psychological levels, which will be at 1.36700. This is going to be our overall level that we're going to be paying a lot of attention to for market to potentially come down into that zone. Now, market is respecting very well this psychological level of 1.8 thousand. So let me go ahead and mark this up. Psychological level 1.38 thousand being respected very nicely. So now when we move down to lower time frames, such as the 1-hour time frame, we can see a nice distribution form in this area. We can see how we have a first run, a second run, and our third run, creating that potential point of interest where we were looking for our entries that we went ahead and took this morning during New York session, right around over here. And what's going to end up happening is that we're going to be looking for more retracements. We're going to see the market ends up retracing one more time into the zone to continue on going to the downside. As you guys can see, structure is now going to the downside. We are now on bearish structure. So we are currently consolidating in this zone. Okay, unless the market goes ahead and goes above, then we will go ahead and look for these areas to continue on moving up. But as of right now, what market has marked up for me to identify is going to be looking for potential shorting opportunities from this level right here of this potential point of interest. I'd like to see a push to the downside into a accumulation of price, which we have right over here. And if we see accumulation of price reaction for a potential retracement, we'll take some partials and then look for another reentry to continue on moving down, which this will potentially be around Thursday reentry if we do go ahead and see that move all the way like that. But at the end of the day, what I am looking for is going to be a overall TP of a 1.367 thousand. And I'll go ahead and see you guys on tonight's live session at 12 a.m. PST, 3 a.m. EST for our London session. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoy this quick breakdown. We'll go ahead and be looking for re-entries on the 15-minute and the 5-minute as usual. So that way we can go ahead and obtain those entries. Before I leave, I want to kind of explain to you guys exactly how it is that this trade was taken when it comes to this scenario right here. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this real quick. Show you guys what we were talking about. We were talking about those 3 runs, 1, 2, 3, and then we have that point of interest. We were able to take in consideration that point of interest for that potential entry, and the entry that we had, it was over at 1.37900. I was going to be looking for the 950, however, I was kind of sleepy, drowsy, so I went ahead and just put it off the 1.37900, and the 1.37950 was actually very well respected. It was actually right above over here, and it was the one that was respected the most. with a very small drawdown, but however, it's just a 5 pip difference, and we're going to continue to look for movements to the downside. Hopefully we can go ahead and attack these lows on today's session to the downside. Okay, so with that said, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, this quick breakdown, Wednesday breakdown. I'll see you guys on the live session. Have a good one. Bye-bye.